All right, Shalawam Israel. Today's lesson is going to be about the prosperity of the wicked, um, and how we're supposed to completely avoid them, avoid the wicked, um, and not cleave unto their prosperity. Not chase after them, not be envious of them. All right, and this will be a quick little listen. One, because my phone is about to die, and two, because I just felt in my spirit to just kind of go along and Um, yeah. So I'm gonna get Job chapter 9 and verse 24 because to understand who the wicked is. Well, we have to understand who the wicked is in order to know, who we should really be seeking counsel and following, right? So Job chapter 9 and verse 24, it says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof." I'm gonna stop right there. All right, because that's a really important part to stress out. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, that wicked being Esau. These are the nations. All these are the nations. Everyone who is not a part of Israel is wicked heathen. All right, and we see that all throughout the scriptures. All right, so we're not supposed to really cleave to them. All right, I'm gonna read that again. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked because we don't possess the earth. We had that stripped away a long time ago. You know, the other nations, they all have a part in coming together and oppressing us. All right, and we're God's chosen. We're supposed to be on top, right? So why are we on the bottom? It's because the wicked have overcome us. They have control over the world. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So with that, I'm gonna go to Psalm chapter 73. I'm gonna start at verse 1 because we have various examples of who the wicked are, and how we not supposed to really follow them. All right. Because it's righteous to abstain from all appearances of evil. All right. So Psalm chapter 73, I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart," right? Because the Most High, He looks on the inward appearance. He doesn't focus on your physical appearance, your outward appearance, right? It's all vain, okay? "But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." Right? So, he was going through it really because he was envying foolish men. What's that going to do for you? That's not going to do nothing for you. That's going to have you to envy and go off because you envying off the wicked. Why would you want to envy a wicked person but you striving to be righteous? It doesn't make sense. It says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." All right, and their strength nowadays, well, not even nowadays, but a lot of times we see the strength of the wicked being their money. All right, because a wicked person could commit all types of sins, and so they'll get these lawyers, and they could back them up easily as long as they got some money. All right. Let me see. Verse 5. It says, "For they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." So they don't get chastised like we do. When we go off, we know we finna get chastised because we dealing with the Most High God, right? We dealing with the highest power, and once you have that relationship established with the Most High, you can already feel in your spirit, you finna catch something because you went off, right? But they don't pay it any mind. All right, and it's going to go into detail. It says, verse 5, I'll read that again. It says, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness." So they're very prideful, right? And their eyes stand out with fatness. That means they have more than what they need. They have more than heart could wish, like I just said. It says, "They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily." right? Because you got all these Edomites, they speak very loftily concerning our oppression. They'll say, history is history, not to get off track, but they'll say, kind of forget about it in a sense. All right, they speak very loftily and arrogantly. Verse 9, they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? So they question the Most High's power. Why? Because they feel like they don't need the Most High because they got it made. But the Most High gave them that power. The Most High does things like build kingdoms up, and we see that in ancient Egypt, right? He'll build a kingdom up or a person up just to tear him down. In some cases, right? He'll do that to the wicked. Like I said, back in ancient Egypt, when we were still slaves as Israelites, when we were still slaves in Egypt, the Most High, he built Egypt to be a great empire, flourishing. But then he suddenly tore them down with the plagues, and then he wiped them out. Okay? So the Most High, he'll do that to the wicked. All right? Let me see. It says, verse 12, it says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Right? So you got the elites, you got the elite families, the elite 13, the 13 families, right? And I'm not going to get into it right now, maybe another time, but you have those elite, and they increase in riches by doing wickedly. All right? So with that, I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 1. All right. Proverbs 24 and 1. And this is a commandment right here. It says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Right? So we're not supposed to desire to be with the wicked. So like we're not supposed to desire to be with the wicked, and we're not supposed to envy their riches or whatever they have. If you see it's like if you see like a wicked man, he getting whatever he gets riches, he gets wealth, he gets all these things, that are seen as desirable and where we are in our captivity. You don't want to envy that, because first of all, the Most High is going to, give all that back to us when we get the kingdom, Lord willing. And number two, it's just, we gotta think spiritually and not carnally. All right. So with that, I'm gonna get 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 1. It's like we gotta continue to think spiritually. We can't be in a carnal body. We have to renew our minds. All right, as stated in Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. So 2 Thessalonians, yeah, it says, I'm gonna start at verse 1 to get the context. It says, Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus unto the church of the Thessalonians. Right, so this is a letter being sent from Paul. And the Most High, our Father, and the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, grace unto you and peace from the Most High, our Father, and the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach. We are bound to thank the Most High always for you, brethren, as it is meet. And meet is just another word for good, right? So as it is good, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity of every one of you all toward each other aboundeth. Right? So we seeing growth, right? We seeing a growth happening. It says, Salakia, it says, and your faith groweth exceedingly. That's a good thing. We always should pray for faith. In charity, in charity of every one of you all toward each other aboundeth, so that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of the Most High for your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations. Right? Those are key words. Persecutions and tribulations that ye endure. All right. And the reason why I say that's a big word is because we have to endure through the tribulation that the wicked put us through. Okay. and the persecutions, and we just got to endure until the end, right? Because that's when, the glory is going to be given unto us. All things, we're going to inherit all things as long as we endure. In verse 5, it says, which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer, right? So we suffer on a daily basis. A lot of us suffer to get the kingdom. And that's what we should be doing. We should be, going through trials and tribulation to get the kingdom, because we want it that badly, right? But here's the point. Verse 6, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? So the wicked, they're going to get their recompense, all right? The Most High, he's documenting everything, and he sees all things, all right? So it's like, it's not, it's not going to go for naught. Everything happens for a reason, all right? There's always a purpose, as stated in Ecclesiastes. All right, so I'm going to get Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. Because the recompense of the wicked is going to be destruction. All right. Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Right, and that's going into the end time prophecies with the thermonuclear missiles and warfare. All right. And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, that ye shall go forth and go up as cows in the stall. Right, so that says all the wickedly. I'm going to read that again. It says, yea, 4 and 1. It says, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. All right. So that's going on to say, that's for the wicked. That's their recompense. Verse 3, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. All right. So with that, I'm going to hit Revelation chapter 18 in verse 4. Because they're going to get a terrible recompense for their wickedness. All right. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice, and this is John the Revelator. He's seeing these prophecies. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's going into Babylon, right? And Babylon is America nowadays, okay? So our captivity, a good bit of the Israelites, our captivity is in America, or spiritual Babylon. All right. So we got to come out of the ways and doctrines of Babylon. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. So we got to, the Most High, he's going to repay America double. All right. And I'm going to try to wrap it up pretty quick because I'm finna run out of space. So Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. So America's going to get double for what for what this land, these people, the wicked, have done to us. Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Most High, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed, right? So the Most High, he doesn't change. He's going to remember everything that America has done to us, all right? And I'm going to hit Revelation, Romans chapter 11 and verse 1 real quick. It says, say then, hath the Most High cast away his people? God forbid. All right.